Hello everybody, welcome to Just James Games. We are going to be playing Ink. It is a platforming game. It's on Steam currently. And I picked this up a little bit ago and played a bit of it. It's somewhat Super Meat Boy, but you have to use your ink to be able to see the levels. So let's get into it and see what it's like together. Alright, so believe that it says that there are 75 levels. So let's get started on level 1. So as you can see, there's a little ink trail, and then you go over to the door and the next level. So seems pretty easy, right? Oops. Alright. So now, that's the fun part, where you can just shoot your ink everywhere and see the whole screen. So, let's see. This game does get progressively more difficult. Just looking around. Oh, you can go off the screen. Alright. Okay, so these seem pretty easy, but as you can see, it's going to get significantly harder. Just tried to go for it. Alright, so the double jump's quite an interesting feature that's not usually in these type of games, but it makes it just puts a different dynamic in it. All these platformers have different type of gimmicks or ways that make them unique. But what I mostly like about this one is the nice, calm music, and then just the fact that, well, look, I have no level. Stuff like that makes it, interesting and kind of creepy. So yeah, there are lots and lots of deaths in this. As you can see from the last level, when you die, you tend to shoot a bunch of ink around, and thus enlightening a little bit more of the level. Well, alright. So now we have enemies. So in the upper left-hand corner, the door looks different, and that will change after those guys are defeated. So, the first introduction to something different. But, these guys aren't difficult, as I literally die when I say that. Isn't that always how it happens? Second that somebody says, oh, well, this isn't too hard, then they die 500 times. Now, I'm just trying to speed through this, and that's gonna kill me pretty much every single time. But it's nice that you don't really have to jump either, you can just kind of glide off. Beak. So, but hey, this is pretty much what there is to ink. I will change from time to time. As you can see, it turned into a side-scroller, which is pretty cool. Then it looks like it will introduce pretty much something new pretty consistently, but it takes quite a while to get really difficult, as a lot of them do. A lot of games don't want to piss you off right away, although there are plenty of trolley games that do. That was interesting. Not really much to that. Oh, now we're scrolling up. interesting how they did the level design on that. They introduce you to enemies, and then they introduce you to just back to the regular levels, but you know, as I'm playing, it's probably slightly difficult to truly grasp what they're doing. Watching this back, I'll probably be able to see, oh yeah, well that makes perfect sense. But, hey. So now we're scrolling down, which is always fun since there's gonna be pits. See? Pits. Ah. So, as is typical with my playstyle, I will get to a certain point and then rush it after that because I got to that point already and I just want to get back and then die 20 more times. I love when there's no level after a few hits. Ah, damn it. Oh, we're scrolling up again. Ah. But it's nice that the level remains shown for you. That even after you die, it's not like it's reset or anything. But once again, the music makes this very relaxing experience. Ah! Okay. I wonder if the music stays like this through the whole game. I'm not sure. Typically when I play games, I will play them silent. Unless I'm doing recording or something, and then I can try to truly enjoy the whole game. Okay, and I guess I am going up. Yeah. Piece of cake. So yeah, one thing that this game doesn't really do is it doesn't ramp up hard quickly. It does take a while, which is good. I mean, it's not meant to be like the hardest game ever made or anything like that. It's just a platformer with a neat little concept. So, I'm curious if the developer's gonna release more of this game, or like extra levels or anything like that, but I'm not sure quite how sales did, as that usually dictates if there's gonna be more of something. But, I guess since I'm starting off this channel, one thing that I am doing, oh, that's a small platform. One thing I am doing is following developers on Twitter, as well as other forms of social media, just so I can kind of keep in the loop of what's going on with some of my favorite things. And this one, oh look, a heart. And death. Okay, so the heart is a extra item. I believe there are, I want to say 20 in total that are available to get. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting all of them. I'll probably go back and get the ones that I missed. So that... Oh, cool. Boss battle. So that anybody else can see if they're actually watching this to get farther. Yeah. Alright, so boss battles are somewhat your typical jump on the boss and, X amount of times and then they're defeated. This, of course, is the first boss, so even though I've died twice, it's not too difficult. But here's your little acid trip for the day. Alright.